Welcome back to 3 Minutes with Matthew, where you get a digital daily thought and update from me, all from a biblical worldview and all in under 3 minutes. So we're going to put 3 minutes on the clock and we're going to start the time right now. So I just read recently that Chipotle gave away 100,000 burritos to healthcare workers in honor of National Burrito Day on April 2nd. Now, my first reaction was I was excited. I unknowingly celebrated that special day with my family by making some last-minute burritos that same evening, but I was more so thankful that those on the front lines right now are being blessed and supported in simple, tangible ways for all that they do, and they should be. We have so many in our families and communities that are now getting the respect that they have always deserved. Now, when we consider the context of the medical communities right now, we recognize that they see on a day-to-day basis what many of us hope we never see in our entire life, and especially right now. They have skills, they have expertise, and they have such a caring compassion that's in a high demand. But it's also sobering to me that we need to remember something. In and of themselves, our medical professionals cannot conquer the COVID crisis. Even with the best tests and technologies and treatments, we know and don't expect that they can save everyone. There are limits on what they can do, even when they have the sincere desire to be the heroes that we all want them to be, and really the heroes that they already are. But you see, we see a different picture when we look at the context of the cross. We don't see someone who's thrown into some impossible situation by an outside power. We see a Savior who, in complete control, is accomplishing his plan that he put into motion in eternity past. We don't see a worker with just skill attempting to help others through hope so and best efforts. We see the man of sorrow shouting out tetelestai, "It is finished." We don't see a professional trying to help all that he can. We see a promise to save everyone who believes. So it leads me to ask a question. How should we respond to the crisis picture in and around our medical communities? Well, we should definitely lift them up with prayer, encouragement, support, and definitely some tangible blessings, and we can be creative in that. But how should we respond to the picture of the cross? Well, we lift Jesus up. We lift him up through trust and reverence, but also with sacrifice. Burritos make sense to help sustain workers as they try to rescue those in need. But there's only one thing that makes sense for those of us who have already been rescued in our greatest need. That's what Paul says in Romans 12. In view of the mercies of God, present yourself as a living sacrifice. As businesses, organizations, and communities continue to be creative and blessing those on the front lines, it seems to me that God's people should not just get involved themselves, but also consider something more. What do we have to offer the one who has already won the whole battle? Think about it.